boys and girls. We're going to read an informational text called How to Survive as a Firefly. It is written by Kristen Foote and illustrated by Erica Salcido. And on the back, it has some interesting information. Back covers do that sometimes, put interesting information for you. I'm going to read this one. It says, what do fireflies eat? How do they hunt? What makes them glow? And why do they glow? Find the answers and plenty of laughs inside this book. Here's our title page right here. Up and at 'em, larvae. Time is ticking. Eyes on me. I've been in the trenches for 1.5 years now, and I've learned how to survive the hard way. Lucky for you, I'm here to teach you everything you need to know to get from egg to adulthood. You've got a long way to go, so let's get this whole metamorphosis process started. Metamorpho what? Oh boy, I've got to teach you more than I thought. Okay, here we go. Metamorphosis is a noun. 1. The changes that some animals go through in how they look and act during the process of becoming adults. That's called a definition. In other words, you can't be larva forever. Fireflies go through a type of metamorphosis called complete metamorphosis. This means you don't just change once. You have 4 different life cycle stages from when you're an egg until you're an adult. It will be up to you to head back underground and finish the larva and pupa stages after our lessons today. Fun fact, bees, ants, mosquitoes, and butterflies also go through complete metamorphosis. Did you enjoy your month as an egg? Relaxing in the dirt? Good, because you have lots of work to do if you want to make it to the pupa stage, let alone become an adult Photinus pyralis firefly. Yes? Photinus pyralis school here. This one says, excuse me, sir, but we're starving. Can we get a snack first? And here it shows you the life cycle of fireflies. So you have an egg, larva, pupa, adult. You're acting like you haven't eaten in a month. Oh, right. I guess you haven't. It's time to learn how to feed yourselves. Firefly larvae are predators, which means you hunt to eat. Think of this dirt as your very own larva cafeteria. Let's go get your first meal. There are 3 easy steps to finding food. Step 1, search for a juicy slug, snail, or worm. Ah, look at the cute little shell scooting by. Don't let him get away. Step 2, now quick. Using your jaw, inject some poison into your slimy friend to make him stop moving. Bonus, the poison will also turn him into a liquid. Step 3, bon appetit. Slurp up that snail soup served in a shell. Floating fact. Some species of firefly larvae live underwater and eat aquatic snails. Now that you've had a snack, let's move on to how to avoid being a snack. Step number 1, glow. What's step 2? There is no step 2. When you glow, you let the frogs, birds, and spiders know that you taste terrible. But I thought only adult fireflies glow. It's a fun fact, food fact. Photinus pyralis fireflies have a special chemical in their blood that tastes bad to predators. Fireflies glow at all life cycle stages. Don't you remember glowing as an egg? And the name glowworm comes from glowing larvae like you. When you're an adult, you'll use your bioluminescence for a different reason. Bioluminescence, noun. Number 1, light produced from living things. There's another definition. What? In other words, fancy talk for your flashing bum. Flashy fact. Bioluminescence is found in many ocean animals, bacteria, and fungi. Hey, who said bum? Grow up, larva. It's your flashing abdomen. Cool, but how do our abdomens glow? So here they show you the parts: the head, antenna, compound eye, mouth parts, 6 legs, a thorax, an abdomen, 2 pairs of wings. Tubes bringing in air. Oh, here we go. Let me see if I missed this page. Nope. Let's hear on this leaf it says ATP plus luciferin plus luciferase plus oxygen equals light. Tubes bring in air to mix with these chemicals in your abdomen, and whammo, you've got a yellow-green light. Woo! Firefly fact. Different species of glowing fireflies glow in different colors, but each species glows in only one color, which can range from orange to yellow and green. That sounds hot. Will I get burned? Put the fire extinguisher down. The glow you make lets off lots of light without ever getting hot. But if you want to grow up to be a big, strong firefly with a bright glow, you need energy. So get back to eating. Scientific fact. Scientists use the glowing firefly chemicals to test if certain foods are safe to eat, to research diseases, and to search for life on other planets. Isn't that interesting? But I just ate 2 huge whole worms. I'm so full I could burst. How many more bites do I need to take? You can never eat too much. If you feel like your stomach is going to explode, congratulations. You are about to molt. Molting means the outer layer of your skin, also called an exoskeleton, will come off and you will grow a newer, bigger one. Go ahead, I'll wait. Oh, ah. What? I'm not an adult yet? Do you think you look big enough to be an adult yet? No, you can't skip steps. First, you'll need to eat and molt over and over again for a year or two. Then you'll be big enough to change from a larva into a pupa. To do this, you'll dig out a chamber in the mud. Then you'll use the skin you shed to make a protective covering. Speaking of a pupa, there's one over there. What is he doing in there? It's called hard work. He has 10 days to completely transform into an adult. After that, he will break out of the protective covering to live above ground. Now pay close attention, because as adults, danger will be lurking around every corner. Your first priority will be to find a safe place to rest during the day. Hey, leave me alone. I'm busy pupating. Is the resting place moving? Stay away. Does it have a top that screws onto it? Stay away. Does it have a sticky surface? Stay far, far away. Is the resting place dark with tall, damp grass or trees? Perfect. Stay put. Use this guide to help you decide if your resting place is safe. Firefly fact. Like bats, owls, and coyotes, fireflies are nocturnal. This means they sleep during the day and are active at night. Got all that? Good. It is time for a pop quiz. When you're an adult, after a long night's work, what's for dinner? A. French fried worms. B. Snotty snail soup. C. Assorted slug salad. D. All of the above. Trick question. None of the above. That's why you need to be eating all the time, larva. Adults don't have time to eat. Now, go catch a slug before you move on to the last lesson. Floral fact. Although many adult fireflies do not eat, scientists think some species may eat flower nectar or pollen. Photonous paralysis adults have also been known to drink water from leaves. I'm learning all kinds of new things I didn't know. As an adult firefly, you have just one job. By the time you are grown up, you'll have only 5 to 30 days left to live. Do not bother eating or playing with friends. The only thing you need to worry about is finding a mate so you can leave behind firefly eggs before you die. To do this, you have to find a firefly with a flashing pattern or glow that matches up with yours. And what's this glow called? Bioluminescence. Flashy fact. There are more than 2,000 species of fireflies. Not all of them glow, but each species that glows has a unique flashing pattern. Well, look at that. You have learned something. This glow that keeps other animals from eating you will help you find a mate someday. Here are some do's and don'ts to keep in mind. Finding a mate 101. Do stop the talking and goofing around. Time is ticking. Don't get crazy with your flashes. That will confuse the other fireflies. Do find a good place to search for a mate. Let's see, we should read it this way. Do skip the talking and goofing around. Time is ticking. Do find a good place to search for a mate. Remember, dark areas with tall, damp grass or trees are where most fireflies hang out. Do avoid giants with nets and jars. They look like they are having fun, but trust me, it's no fun for you. Do locate your nearest escape route in case of an emergency. See aggressive mimicry definition. That's over there. We'll see that in a minute. Don't get crazy with your flashes. This will confuse the other fireflies. Don't get distracted or you will miss your mate's signal. Females, stay in one spot. Males, fly around and flash your pattern. The right male for you will flash the matching pattern a few seconds after you, signaling you to go near her. Don't go searching in places with lots of light. What may seem like the perfect match could be someone's flashlight, lantern, or worse, headlights. This is awkward and messy for everyone involved. Stick to dark areas with lots of tall grass or trees. Here's a fatal fact. Scientists think that photorist fireflies eat photorist fireflies because when photorists swallow a certain chemical in the blood of a photorist it makes them taste bad to other predators. For the males of the bunch, watch out for predators who want to eat you. And I'm not talking about the usual frogs, birds, and spiders. You need to beware of females from the firefly genus Photorus. These tricky fireflies copy the Photinus pyralis female's flashing pattern to make you think they're the same species. Then they try to eat you. This is called aggressive mimicry. Keep searching until you find a mate who doesn't want you for dinner. And here's aggressive mimicry. It's a noun. Number 1, when a predator changes how it looks or acts to trick you so that it can eat you. That's the definition of aggressive mimicry. At ease, fireflies. I believe my work here is done. What do you mean you have questions? I only have about 30 seconds left to live. Please consult this handy list that answers the most common firefly questions. Good luck and glow on. So here are some frequently asked questions here. My friend Freddie told me we are fireflies, but my other friend Jimmy said we are bugs. Who is right? Neither. I know some people call you fireflies and lightning bugs. Humans come up with the funniest names. The truth is you're not a fly or a bug. Yes, you are an insect like flies and bugs, which means you have 6 legs and a head, thorax, and abdomen. But you are a different kind of insect. You are a winged beetle. Something is wrong with my bum. It doesn't light up. How will I ever find a mate? Well, first of all, it's not your bum that lights up. It's your abdomen. Second, just relax. Some species of fireflies don't glow as adults at all. It's okay. You must not be a Photinus pyralis firefly. You are a species that has chemicals in your body called pheromones. You can put those chemicals into the air and your true mate will come find you. Think of it as insect perfume. I was minding my own business, but now I'm stuck in a jar with giants staring at me and shaking me. What should I do? Fly to the bottom of the jar and pretend to be dead. The giants might become bored with you and dump you out. I am having a hard time finding a mate. I feel so alone. What should I do? Ask yourself these 2 questions. Are you in Antarctica? If so, fire your travel agent immediately and end your vacation. It is the only continent where fireflies do not live. Of course you are shivering and alone. I hear the Great Smoky Mountains are nice this time of year. Number 2, are you in a dark, damp area with lots of grass and trees? What do you mean, no? Have you not been paying attention? Go back and read your notes now. So here are some pictures that the author has included. Okay. So I remember being an egg just like it was yesterday. It was just yesterday, they're saying there. See the eggs? That's one delicious looking worm. Is it lunchtime yet? He's blinding me with bioluminescence. And play dead, play dead. Where someone has caught a firefly. So, the author says, no actual fireflies were harmed in the creation of this book because the firefly characters in this book don't exist in real life. Any resemblance of the characters to real-life larvae, pupa, or fireflies is purely coincidental. Real fireflies don't actually talk like the ones in this story, but wouldn't it be cool if they did? And if you wondered where fireflies could buy a spiffy scarf or pair of glasses, wonder no more because they don't wear clothing. Can you imagine growing up naked? They also don't have teachers. They have to figure out how to survive all on their own, including learning to hunt and eating their first meal without any help. Learning to eat is no easy task because firefly larvae have special mouth parts, and no parents or other fireflies show them how they work. If you're thinking, no fair, I don't have fireflies where I live, you might be wrong. Fireflies are nocturnal, so they are active when you're asleep in your bed, and they spend their time as larvae and pupae underground where you can't see them anyway. Because lots of species don't glow, you might not realize they are living in your backyard unless you are a super firefly detective. We know a lot, but there is so much more to learn. How to Survive as a Firefly was written based on current research and what the scientists who study them believe to be true. Special thanks to the following experts who devoted their time to learn and share information with us about these fascinating beetles. Don Salvatore, Firefly Watch Coordinator, Museum of Science in Boston, and Ben Pfeiffer, Firefly Researcher, founder of firefly.org. So if you want to learn some more about fireflies, you could look up their websites here. I hope you learned a lot from that book. I did. Bye.